Well, you just heard the bell. It is the start of the Weighing Interjection show where I take on the real punk, Josh Thompson, when it comes to MMA ideas, fights that are coming up, or what should happen or what can happen. He usually comes in second place. He enjoys second place. He likes being the B-side, and that's why this all works.
Well, the B-side usually is a better comeback story, right? I'm usually whooping that ass for 5 rounds, baby. Give you the beating of your life. Boom. All right, podcast Dave. Let's roll into question number 1. Let's figure this thing out.
All right,
I had to start off like that.
Yeah,
with round number 1. Is McGregor versus Ferguson a good comeback fight for the Notorious?
Not too sure that's a good comeback fight for the Notorious. Let's be honest. They're both coming off of multiple losses. Tony's got more losses straight in a row, but Tony Ferguson in that fight with Chandler, you can sit there and say what you want. The first round, he looked really good in the stand-up. He was doing well, and his place is not always in the stand-up. He's great when it gets to the inside that phone booth. Tony is dangerous with elbows. That is not a great place for him to be, for Conor to be with him. Conor would want to keep him at length. And on the ground, Conor does not want to be with Tony in any situation. On the ground, Tony is going to be a problem. Tony does have good wrestling. Tony is a person that could give Conor problems. I'm not sure it's a great fight for McGregor to come back with.
I don't think it's a good fight for him at all. I think the reach of Tony, he's gonna have. I think Conor's gonna have a hard time getting inside on him. Tony's maybe not as fast as Conor. I don't know. The size may be a problem now as well because he's put on. He might have slowed down. Watching him hit mitts online doesn't look as fast as he used to. He's not as fluid on his feet, so the sticking and moving. All of those things play a factor, but I actually 100% agree with you. In the clinch, Tony Ferguson is a way better fighter. He presses Conor McGregor to the fence. He's lost out there. Tony Ferguson elbows his face off, knees and clinches him. If he does get him on the ground, look for the submission quickly.
Does it take place at 155 or 170?
Well, I don't think Conor can make 55 anymore. So I also don't think Tony gives a shit where it takes place at.
I don't think so either.
I also said in his last fight, he looked healthy. He looked good against Chandler in terms of his body. I think at 170, he might be cutting a little bit too much weight to get himself down to 155 as well. Let's see him go back. Let's see him go up to 70. Let's see what he looks like healthy. No diet, no cutting weight. I want to see it.
Little diet.
All right, with that, let's get into round number 2. And we're going to play Who the Fook. Speaking of McGregor. And this is the Suits edition. So this is the guys kind of behind the scenes, not necessarily fighting in the cage. I want you to guess these suits. All right, here we go.
I'm going to suck at this. Let's go.
And by suits, I mean big guns, not necessarily the fighters.
Gosh,
Lorenzo Fertitta.
Yeah, Lorenzo Fertitta. That was easy.
Oh, maybe I made this one a little bit too easy then, but let's keep going.
That was a good one.
You didn't really blur their
that
phase out very well.
Yeah. Ali Alba disease.
All right, we got
faces
Ali.
are not like you should have blurred their faces out with like pixelation, not just like it's. Go ahead, next one. Oh, Dana Dewdrop.
Dana Dewdrop.
Paul Felder. Jeez, these are super easy.
Yeah, that's easy.
You gotta blurt their faces out better.
More.
All right, it's your rookie status. We'll give you that. Next.
Okay.
Oh,
John Anik.
Normally, John Anik has a nice suit. He's not wearing a suit.
He's a twin.
Really?
Is he a twin or is he a brother? His brother? DC. His brother looks just like him though, John Anik.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
His brother has hair though, I think is what I recall. Come
Scott
on,
Coker.
Trying to get me fired over here.
You know what's funny? Is I actually did blur these out way more, and I was like, nah, this is way too hard. These guys always suck at this. So let me
I would have got most of those, I think. Even with
these
the all blurred out.
These guys are too big in the sport. Like, it's hard with the fight. You did fighters tattoos. I was like,
oh God, that was rough.
Fighters tattoos.
Yeah, because I don't care.
Yeah. Well.
Next.
This round was a draw. At least we know that, right? So now we know. Who's ahead. All right, round number 3. Is poor judging calls affecting the legitimacy of the sport?
Well, John, if you guys go to our other channel, okay, where we do our main show, listen to that. We broke the whole situation down. No, I don't think poor judging, because it's not considered poor judging. When fights are close, that's not poor judging. That's just a matter of certain judges get to see certain fights from different angles. If someone's fighting with their back to me, I can't see the action as well. Even if I have a monitor, sometimes that monitor doesn't have the angle that I need as well to see the shots, the hard shots land. There's so many things that go into this. No, It's not affecting the legitimacy. We need to stop talking about it and it's not a robbery. Stop saying that it's robbery every time the fights are close. That's my point on this.
I'm going to disagree. Poor judging does affect the legitimacy of the sport, but I do agree that what people say is poor judging is not always poor judging. So if we have poor judging, yeah, that will affect the legitimacy of the sport. You can't sit there and complain about close fights because they didn't go to the fighter that you wanted. That is not poor judging. That is just a difference of opinion.
Exactly. That's just your opinion. Your opinion doesn't mean shit. So that's why, I mean, like, hey, it's not affecting judging. No, I mean, it just comes. Yeah, John, I'm going to leave it at that, man. We said enough. If you guys want to hear more, we did a full, like, 40-minute breakdown.
Oh, yes, we did.
On our main channel, we broke this down. Even took some opinions from other people and talked about that as well.
That's it.
All right. With that, let's get into round number 4, and it's time for FITAR. For every action, there's a reaction. And this week, let's react to some ninja moves in MMA. You guys want to do the ninja edition of FITAR?
Yeah,
right.
this is Big John when he fell on me. Ninja moves.
So we have
this is what you were trying to do.
1 minute of ninja moves in MMA, and let's get you guys' reaction. Here we go.
Let's go.
Oh, that was very nice. Foot on the thigh, up kick. He threw the little roundhouse kick to the head, not an up kick. That was very nice.
That was nice.
You know who used to do that really well was Justin Wilcox. He would do it in training without hitting us. Ooh, that was nice. That was more like a rolling thunder, right? He threw it right off of the miss. Yep. Bink.
Oh, that was sweetly done.
Damn, that was nice.
Sweetly done.
That was
beautiful
like Josh
timing.
Thompson, Eves Edwards right there.
That's close.
There we go.
He's going for that spinning. Oh, there you go.
Marius Zaromskis. He
He
trained at AK for a while. That guy didn't know how to train light. People hated training with him. Raymond Daniels.
Oh my God, Raymond Daniels. He's crazy. He's so damn good.
Fast. Even at 40-something years old, he's extremely fast. Jeez, he had that. What was that? That 720 or 9, whatever it was.
Yeah, we called it the 720 punch. It was because most of the time it's a kick, and he ended up with a 720 into a
I was like, what?
Knockout punch.
That was awesome. That was awesome. Raymond Daniels, if you guys haven't checked him out online on YouTube, man, check out all of his highlights. He's just nasty good. Super fast. All right, next. Last one. All right.
5th and final round. It's time for bitchin' or bunk. The immediate rematch of Nunes versus Pena.
John,
no, bitchin'.
It's bitchin'.
Go ahead. I'll let you go.
You know exactly why. You and I agree on this situation every single time. When you have somebody that's had the legacy that Amanda Nunes has had, you give her an automatic rematch. I'm sorry. When I saw what happened with Weili Zhang and Rose Namajunas, she got an automatic rematch. I'm like, no, she's only been the champion for 1 or 2 fights. Yeah. She didn't deserve it. And I'm not saying like she can fight one fight and then come back and get the title shot again and she got the win. But someone like Amanda Nunes, she deserves the respect of giving her the automatic title shot. And I like the fact that they're doing this whole tough series as well. So the banter builds back up. I'm going to beat you again. No, I'm going to knock you out. It makes a lot of sense for them to do something like that. I love it. I think it's bitching.
I totally agree with you. This is the type of immediate rematch that is deserved. It's deserved by the body of work that Amanda Nunes did, both in the bantamweight and in the featherweight divisions. That puts her in a position where when someone beats her, she deserves that immediate rematch. She has proven herself time and time and time again, and now someone has stepped up and beaten her. She should have the opportunity to go back and prove, nope, that was a fluke. I am the better fighter, or we're going to find out that maybe there was no fluke and Juliana Pena is just a badass.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, hey, that's going to wrap up our weight interjection. We went 5 rounds. And, of course, like always, I whooped John's ass. That's exactly what happened in this situation, this scenario. And if anyone asks me differently, I'm going to lie to them and tell them the truth. Exactly what I just did. All right, guys. Hey, go to Weigh In Podcast. Pick up some of our merch. If you guys haven't been there, do that. Check it out. We've got T-shirts, sweatshirts, all these other things that are available, short sleeves, all that. All right, and a coffee mug. So check it all out. Post a picture of it, and we will retweet it, repost it. I want to thank you guys for continuing to support our shows on this channel and on our main channel. So thank you guys so much. And John, take us away.
To everyone out there, thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed, and we will see ya.